Hello, this is Daily75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Roleplay of Dragon Age Inquisition. I am Theron, the Dalish Mage, right here, and I logged right in. And first thing that happens is we get attacked by some highwaymen right behind us. So, well, let's hit them hard then. See, I noticed that, I'm gonna hit these guys too, that my voice wasn't loud enough in the last few videos. I'm sorry about that. I have a strange thing on Windows 7. I don't know if anybody else who records a lot also gets it, but Windows will slowly reduce the sound magnification over time. So it may take a few weeks, but it'll eventually get down to, it'll just get down lower and lower. It's a really weird thing. It happens to me on Windows 7 anyways. Silver ring. I think, did we pass by something here? Oh, there's a dog here, Black Wolf. It was put asleep. Funny enough. But I think that this should be loud enough now. I don't think there should be any issues with that. I haven't played, it's like, what, the 9th today? Is it the 9th? Or is it the 10th of February? Yeah, maybe the 10th. And I haven't played since about the 22nd of January, I think. Maybe it's a little bit later, like 25th. So it's been about a couple weeks. And there's nothing stopping me from playing all the way to the end, but I'll be pretty divorced if anyone says that I missed something or there was a problem in the game, the sound. Yeah, 2 weeks later, it's kind of a lot. High stakes. Liliana's eyes and ears in the region. A spy named Charter mentioned that her man Butcher seemed to be running a little behind. Didn't we find Butcher's body? I think we're going down this, the Naturalist. A man in Crestwood is concerned that a friend of his, Judith, isn't safe outside of town. He'd appreciate someone checking up on her. So we'll go down there, and I think we were going to go and see about, what's her name? What's Obsidian? We still need these. Hawk. Hawk is nearby. But before visiting her, I just wanted to take care of all these other things in the area. Regions is a new region here. So we're close to this spot. This must be the home of Judith. Not sure what to expect, actually. Some black wolves over there. Let's grab up this embryon. Well, this looks like an astrarium. I didn't know that there were astrariums here. Oh my gosh. Well, the left side is different from the right. I don't even feel like doing this, honestly. This can either be the beginning or the end. Yeah. This is the right one, I think? Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm kind of screwed. I've screwed myself. No, not necessarily. If I have to go down now. Let's go down. And go up to here. And go down to here. And then go up to here. Then go up to here, and then down here. Oh, I might get this one the first go. Here. Oh, that was easy, actually. I thought it'd be difficult. The last two ones in the Storm Coast are pretty hard. One I gave up on in frustration, just looked it up, and the one after that is just even more complicated. I said, screw it, I'm just going to look this one up. Constellation Silenter. Referred to as Silence in the common parlance, the constellation Silenter is historically attributed to Dumat, the old god of silence and leader of the ancient Tevinter pantheon of the old dragons, the old gods, which became, each of them became archdemons, actually leading the horde of the Blight. Okay, the depiction of the constellation, however, is often debated. Some depict a dragon in flight, while others, also the most common modern depictions, show a man carrying a horn and a wand. Some scholars believe these represented scales, which would point to this constellation being a supplantation of the elven mythal, or mythal, but nothing indicates this to be more than speculation. From a study of Theodosian astronomy by Sister Oran Kacharkius. Ah, so there are... I guess I've forgotten that... Is that the last one? I'm not sure if it is the last one, actually. I don't even remember there being astrariums here. I'm pretty sure there's no shards, right? Yeah, there's no shards here. Oh, those wolves. There's 2 wolves down there. Some kind of camp down there. I see they're highwaymen. My elven eyes can pick out the highwaymen. But we don't want to go down there. At least not now, anyway. Let's go into this hut and let's look for Judith. Hopefully Judith is still alive. I don't know if I want to raid her garden. That's kind of rude. Open. Hello? Are you Judith?
It's a bad time to come knocking. Between the corpses and the wyvern, nothing here is safe.
A wyvern?
I wouldn't give to get my hands on that animal.
There's a wyvern causing trouble.
It used to hunt in the mountains. Didn't bother anyone but the bandits. Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gauld's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
Maybe I can do that.
Do you farm out here?
The name's Judith. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through. I did a fair trade with traveling merchants before the undead started attacking. Not to mention that dragon.
But you still like living here, rooting where you dig. Your land and no one else's this time.
Well, that's... Aren't you a sharp-eyed one?
Cole has... He's able to see into the heads of people and feel what they feel, so... She likes to live here and do her own thing, obviously, despite the danger.
What do you know about the dragon?
She moved in a month ago. The guards tried to run her off, but she snapped one's head off and she flew away. Poor Hamold. At least it was quick. Since then, she's eaten 3 horses, 5 goats, and 2 cats.
I don't remember seeing a dragon out here.
If you're Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould, fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
Until later.
Be safe.
Oh, there's something to loot at my feet. Canine leather. Sure if she killed the wolf that came in here or what. Wasn't I seeing something that was leaking? It's nice to be up against... It's dry in most parts of this place. I thought I saw water coming down. Oh, yeah, it's coming down through the chimney. I guess it's not fully waterproofed, but despite that, the fireplace is still going and it's warm. Nice. Yeah, when Cole says something, he's going on about how he feels. I don't really care. I think she's okay if we take her embryo. She seems... She's not an old, wizened old woman that can't take care of herself, so... So that is now done. Need to do that. What is this down there? Rifts at 3 Trout Farm. Active fade rifts have been spotted near 3 Trout Farm. This is Stillwater's. The only building on the dam likely holds the mechanism to drain lake. That's where we need to get down. Rift is 2 rifts, but that's in the middle of the water. Astrariums and Crestwood. Find and complete all Astrarium pedestals in Crestwood. Is this the last one? Astrariums and Crestwood. This is another one. Okay, so that was the first one that we came across. That's why I haven't seen them before. But we have to go meet Hawk. Varric has a friend named Hawk who fought Corypheus once before and now fears Grey Wardens are under the influence of the ancient Darkspawn. Hawk and a Warden contact may be able to say more. Okay. That's why I wanted Blackwall to come out, actually. I know he's been my companion for quite a I brought him out with me for quite a while now, but... If anything, Cassandra and definitely Iron Bull could use more time by my side. A lot of bandits in this area. This is Old Whitter's farm? Oh, I think Old Whitter's gone. I think we did spot Hawk from a distance over here. Three Trout Pond. What's this? This is an Inquisition camp? Yes, it is. Are we really that far away? I guess we are. Okay, come on, Shemlin, you can do it. Maybe not, I don't know. There we go. In the water and on the rocks, this is too much for Shemlin. It's okay. You follow along in the distance when you can. We'll get up here. I don't know if I can go this way, actually. Ah, okay, forget it. Can we get up this way? What's this? It's a chest. Enhanced Amulet of Strength. 5 strength. Actually, very nice. That's worth 800 gold to buy those. Okay, we can't go up that way, so we're gonna have to circumvent this area. Come on, Shemlin.
We've some supplies here.
Oh.
My lord.
2 chests for us? These are Inquisition members. Vanguard mail. And there's another chest over here.
We've scouted the area.
Thank you very much. Let's go back to Shemlin. Did not mean to do that. Let's get back on Shemlin. Need to find our way around this hillside. There's got to be a path going up. Was this where we saw her? It is Hawk. But what the heck was I seeing? Okay, that must be inside the cave then. And Hawk is here.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the Wardens should be at the back of the cave.
Yeah, I'm gonna mention the other Wardens.
A group of Wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
Wasn't that great? Can't trust the Wardens. Even the Dalish have heard of their exploits. We have a fair amount of respect for them. More obsidian. It's the only one my Howren, the only human group my Howren didn't speak of with any kind of disdain. Now there is that tunnel, that cavern way up to the northeast. It kind of looks like this. I think we needed a key to get in. Hopefully this is not another ambush. I'm getting a little concerned. Huh. Still concerned.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Stroud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Or Legion.
Most of you Wardens disappear. Then I run into a Darkspawn Magister named Corypheus. Do you think that one might have something to do with the other?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every Warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Maker, why didn't you tell me?
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
What is he talking about?
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling tells a Warden that the Blight will soon claim him. Starts with dreams. Then come whispers in his head. The Warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus. If the Wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
So, Corypheus isn't controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling, and they're falling for it.
Is the calling they're hearing real? Or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I know not. Even as a senior Warden, I had heard only the vaguest whispers of Corypheus. The Wardens believe that this calling is real, and they will act accordingly. That is all we know for certain.
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the Maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
How can Corypheus make all these Wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say. We know little about him, save that he is dangerous. He is a Magister, as well as a Darkspawn, and speaks with the voice of the Blight. That lets him affect the minds of Wardens, since we are tied to the Blight ourselves. It must be how he created this false calling.
If all the Wardens are gone, does that mean the Blight will take over the world? If Corypheus so desires. So if not demons, it will be Darkspawn. Nice. He's got 2 cards he can play. This gives me something to say. They're desperate, they're scared, they're foolish. I would say desperate.
So the Wardens are making some last desperate attack on the Darkspawn.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next Blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future Blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Let's go.
This is about as worrisome as finding out that he started the breach in the sky.
I heard what he said. Hopefully we'll find some answers in the western approach. Though I fear what those answers will be. I've seen too much blood magic to ever trust where it leads.
They want to go home. That's why they take the bodies.
Regarding the calling, so many refuse to speak of it, but how can we know it? How can we identify it if we do not share it? The calling is not a source of shame. The song that whispers in the back of my mind is no evil upon my soul, but the mark of a life well lived in service of a greater good. If all things come from the Maker, then is this too not part of his plan? Could it not be a gift, a final haunting melody to send us into the afterlife with hearts open? Could this not be his song? It scratches at my thoughts, the music almost a voice, at once unearthly and beautiful. I found myself humming it aloud a few days past, where once it intruded, it now feels a natural part of my mind's course. It coils around memories I hold dear, training with Sir Keller, riding in the moonlight, my mother's face the last time I saw her, and inserts itself into them, so that I could almost swear that music, that sense of a presence watching and calling, had always been a part of what I remember. This is what the senior wardens warned us of, I imagine. I should not find it beautiful. I must remember the corruption and recognize that my mind is slowly losing the wit to differentiate between this world and that which I would consume and destroy it. I can. I will tell the Wardens tomorrow. I have seen their looks. They already know, I suspect. I will heed the calling and go to the deep roads to die with the dwarves, fighting as a Grey Warden should. But if I am to die, after all I have given, can I not at least allow myself the pleasure of this song's beauty? The final pages of To My Fellow Wardens by Sir Marjorie Baron. What's in this cavern that's making that funny noise? Well, there's 3 deep mushrooms here, so we will pick those up. Now, if you haven't noticed in all my... there hasn't really been many games where I've been able to play with alchemy. The Elder Scrolls, they all have alchemy as a big part of the game. I'm going to just try speaking with this guy. I might be able to say something.
Let's go.
We should get to the ritual tower in the western approach as soon as possible, your worship.
He's calling me in worship? Okay, who's Clarel?
Clarel's the Warden commander, right? What's she like?
She was a good warden. Once. Among those King Kalen reached out to before the Blight. She always resented missing the chance to help. When the calling came, Clarel stopped listening to the rest of us. Only magic could solve this problem, she said.
Do you think Corypheus is using the calling to control her?
It's hard to say. I have heard the whispers of the calling myself, but it's only noise, no words. Certainly no commands. Either way, the guilt is hers. She's Warden Commander. She should bow to no one's word, but Weishaupt's.
What's it like being a Warden? I can't even imagine.
It's been a long time since I was anything else. It becomes your life, searching out Darkspawn, killing them, ensuring no one ever knows how close they are.
Corypheus was in a Warden prison, right? So you must know something about him.
I know little, and that much only because of my relative seniority. Most Wardens have never heard of him. When I suggested Corypheus might have something to do with the calling, the Warden mages turned on me. I trained some of those Wardens myself. If I knew any more of Corypheus, I would share it, your worship.
We'll talk later.
I'm not sure if I feel comfortable with people calling me your worship. It's a little odd. I don't think I have a role to play with the anchor.
Let's go.
The anchor allows me to play a role to end the evil that's trying to consume the world, but that doesn't make me worthy of being called worship. I'm not an emperor. I'm not a god. Alright, I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.